Another concept of lesson 5 الدرس الخامس is الالتقاء or التقاء الساكنين. التقاء الساكنين. التقاء الساكنين is التقاء the meeting. التقاء two things meet basically or more. الساكنين is two sukoons, two things that have or two letters that have a sukoon. What happens when there are two words, the ending of one of them and the beginning of the next one has sukoons on it? What happens? So particularly what needs to be explained in this lesson is where the first one is noon sakin. So I'm going to give an example. Look at this. Okay, obviously we know already there's a fa'il, there's a fi'al, fa'il and maf'ulun bihi, right? This is the maf'ulun bihi. But that's not what is being explained here. It's all about pronunciation. How do you pronounce these words? So shariba hamidun al-ma'a. Shariba hamidun al-ma'a. But when you connect it, because remember you want to read fluently, you should say shariba hamidun and then connect hamidun to al-ma'a. The question is, look at the word al-ma'. Al-ma', this is hamzatul wasl. We know that hamzatul wasl is not pronounced in between speech. In between your speech is not going to be pronounced. So it's as though this doesn't exist. Then comes alam with a sukun. I'm going to rewrite this so it's very clear to you. In case you don't know, alif, so hamzatul wasl, lam, then comes the meme, okay? But just in case that might confuse you, I'm going to rewrite it this way. After the hamzatul wasl comes a lam with a sukun. And the word hamidun, even though it ends with a tanween, it is as though it has a sukun. Why? Hamidun. Hamid-dun. When you hear dun, what is the last sound you're hearing? You're hearing a noon with a sukun. Hamidun, you're hearing a noon with a sukun on it. So this is basically a sukoon you consider. Hamidun, the last sound is a noon with a sukoon. So these two sukoons are going to meet. So what do? The Arabs look for the most easy way to pronounce these words so that it flows well. And obviously their tongue is used to certain letters and they know what they find is easy. So they would say hamidun, instead of a sukoon it will become a kasra. Hamidunil ma'a. Shariba hamidun nil ma'a. So even though there is no noon here, it's as after you pronounce the hamidun, you put a kasra. Hamidun nil ma'a. Shariba hamidun il ma'a. Shariba hamidun il-ma'a. And that's the way it is pronounced. Shariba hamidun il-ma'a. Now, a lot of times it's not going to be written. It will not be written. You need to know that. Hamidun, then there comes a sukoon. It should be hamidun il-ma'a. I'm just going to put it here, but sometimes you will not see it. Shariba hamidun il-ma'a. Another example. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. Sa'ala Bilalun, again just for so we understand. Fi'l, fa'il, maf'ulun bihi. This part is maf'ulun bihi and this is just a mudaf, okay? Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. But we want to connect Bilalun and ibnahu. So remember again, this here is just hamzatul wasl, ibn, just like isn, and so on. Just like this is hamzatul wasl, it's not pronounced in between the speech. So when you connect this, the hamza appears in the middle of the speech, it's not going to be pronounced. This has a sukoon. Nahu, this has a sukoon, right? And because it's Bilalun, it's as though there's a sukoon there. So it's going to be Bilalun ibnahu. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. Sa'ala Bilalun ibnahu. Next. Now I'm going to give you a few examples just to show that this is not just in MSA, Modern Standard Arabic. This rule applies even in the Quran. It applies also in du'as and adhkar. For example, the dua after the adhan, we say, Ati Muhammadan al-wasilata, right? What is Ati Muhammadan al-wasilata? If we want to connect it correctly. Ati Muhammadan, and here comes the word al-wasila. Give Muhammad al-wasila, the means. Okay, Ati Muhammadan al-wasila. So we have the noon sakin because it's Muhammadan. Listen to the sound. Muhammadan, noon sakin, and comes the sukoon. So it becomes Ati Muhammadanil. Danil wasilata. Ati Muhammadanil wasilata wal fadila. Another example is in the word Sami'a Faisul or Faisulun al-adhana. This is a regular word, sentence. Sorry. Sami'a Faisalun al-adhan. Okay. So Faisulun, noon sakin, and then al-adhan, there's a sukoon there. Again, Hamzatul Wasl is not pronounced. So Sami'a Faisulun, Faisulun al-adhana, Faisulun al-adhana. Sami'a Faisulun al-adhana. Also, example of iltiqa'u sakinin, where it's not noon sakin, however, it's a ta with a sukoon. When we do the iqama, and we say قد قامت الصلاة. قد قامت الصلاة. So notice again the same thing here. As-salah. You're not gonna hear the ah. I'm only saying the as-salah because I'm pronouncing this Hamzatul Wasl in the beginning of my speech. But when it's in the middle of the speech, all you're gonna hear is salah. It's as though it's starting off with a sukoon, right? So you're gonna say قد قامت الصلاة, and this kind of disappears. قد قامت الصلاة. But again, this is only for vocal harmony, so that it sounds nice. It has nothing to do with grammar. So you cannot say this is majroor or anything like that. No, this is a verb, fi'l. It stays with a sukoon. It's only there for pronunciation. Okay, because of two sukoons meeting. The next and final concept. So inshallah I'll do this in the same video without making a new video because it's a very short concept, and I think you probably already know this. We saw verbs, some of the af'al, and in the past tense they have these three radicals or three letters, root letters. Okay, and most of the verbs we're going to see they have these three root letters, right? ذهب, دخل, and خرج. What do we notice? Fata. Okay, so you would conjugate it. ذهبت, ذهبت, ذهبتي, ذهب, ذهبت, ذهبنا, ذهبتم, ذهبتن, ذهبوا, ذهبنا, and so on in the past tense. Same for دخل. دخلت, دخلت, دخلتي, دخل, دخل, دخلنا, دخلتم, 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 دخلتن, دخلوا, دخلنا. خرجت خرجت خرجتي خرج خرجت خرجنا خرجتم خرجتن خرجوا خرجنا. But sometimes the verbs are not always with three fathahs. For instance, shariba. Shariba. What do you notice? There's a kasra here. Kasra. So how do you conjugate that one? Sharibtu, sharibta, sharibti, shariba, sharibat. Sharibna, sharibtum, sharibtunna, sharibu, and sharibna. Another example is hafidha, which means to memorize. Hafidha. Again, how do you conjugate hafidha? Hafidtu, hafidta, hafidti, hafidha, hafidhat, hafidna, hafidtum, hafidtunna, hafidhu, hafidna. And the other example that they're going to give here in the book, fahima, which means to understand. Fahima. Notice this kasra. Means to understand. So fahimtu, fahimta, fahimti, fahima, fahimat, fahimna, fahimtum, fahimtunna, fahimu, and fahimna. And we're going to see a lot more of these conjugations very shortly, insha'Allah ta'ala.